God bless everyone. So I'm Giselle Tibacos, a BS2 student. Loden's Diversity Wheel. It is a concept or model. It would help us really understand what diversity is, what do you mean by this is uniqueness, that we should understand, and also you need to understand themselves. How could you give respect to others if you do not know your uniqueness? And also we can appreciate other people's uniqueness. Why do we need to manage diversity? We should able manage uniqueness among individuals dahil sa pagiging uniqueness natin ay nagkaka-impluensya. The core to a person. The first is the age. Taong-taong nagbabago, it is a human nature. Tumatanda tayo once pinanganak tayo. Hindi pwedeng standard tayo, and that is a core, yung age natin. Ethnicity. Regardless yung nasaan ka nakatira, for example, nasa Amerika ka, hindi pa rin nagbabago kahit American citizen ka na, because yung law nila pwede kang maging American citizen. Still you came from age and Philippines, hindi nagbabago, and that is a core to a person. Second part, still a core but can change. Religion and belief. Pinanganak kang Katoliko, naniwala kay Mama Mary, but since dumating si John, Iglesia ni Cristo siya, na-impluensyahan ka niya, at naging Iglesia ni Cristo ka na, nandun, yun yung religion and belief. Nandun pa rin ang paniniwala, pero nagbabago ka na dahil Iglesia ni Cristo ka na. Gender, for example, babae ka ngayon, nagpa-transplant ka, naging lalaki ka. Or lalaki ka, nagpapa-transplant ka at naging babae ka nga na ngayon. Okay, ito yung transgender, and still sila yon, pero nagbabago na lang din. And that is a gender. Disability. Pinanganak ka ng maayos, okay yung katawan, pero nagkasakit ka, eventually nagka-polio. Or nagkaroon ka ng sakit na meningitis, something normal ka, naapektuhan yung pananalita or pandinig, yun hindi ka na nakarinig or nakapagsalita, and that is disability, nagbabago ka. Sexual orientation. Babae ka, gusto kang maging lalaki, nagdamit ka ng panlalaki, kilos mo pang lalaki, pagsasalita mo pang lalaki. Ikaw pa rin yun, pero iba because of your sexual orientation at nagbabago ka. And that's all. Thank you and God bless.
So, in third part, life experiences but makes us different. Ito yung nararanasan natin, nagbabago din siya, pero nararanasan natin eventually, nagbabago din tayo, naging unique tayo. So, standard of living. For example, mahirap tayo, biglang naging mayaman tayo. Mayaman tayo, naging mahirap tayo. So, yung standard of living natin, naaapektuhan. So, when we say cultural heritage, for an example, yung mga Igorot, yung cultural heritage nila, nararamdaman pa rin nila. Gusto nilang purihin sila, and also yung mga Muslim, kahit ganun yung mga, example, the way sila mag-pray, and the way sila kumilos, dapat pinupuri pa rin sila, dapat binabalewala na lang natin kasi wala tayong magagawa, ganun talaga ang kanilang mga ways. Yun, culture na nila yung mga ganun. And then, qualifications. Kapag nagtatrabaho ka, hindi mo ito sabihin na, example, may mag-a-apply na matanda, hindi na ito dapat tanggapin, o bata, pero hindi niya kayang magtrabaho. Babae ito, hindi ito pwede sa trabaho sa lalaki. First language. Bisaya ito, hindi ito pwede sa public speaking dahil matigas ang dila nito. Ito yung na-experience natin na dapat nating maintindihan. And also, the role in the family. Dapat maintindihan natin kung gaano sila kadami sa pamilya para meron tayong nararanasan, nakakasama sa school or sa kulang sa pansin. Palagi nating inaasar, kumbaga siya lang yung naging isang anak, lalaki or babae, kumbaga marami sila or kumbaga wala silang nakukuha na atensyon sa kanyang pamilya. Dapat maintindihan natin ito dahil unique sila. And also, the last part, the last part. So, the last part, ito yung mga factors that makes secretly unequal. Ito yung part ng diversity wheel, masyadong unequal ng society natin. And then, when we say stereotypes, for example, in Cebu, they hardly talk to manlilimos. Ayaw nilang makipag-usap sa mga manlilimos. Not because mayayabang, but simply because yung manlilimos kasi, may ugaling kayabangan, pinagtawanan ang mga Bisaya. So, they are afraid. Pag basalita sila ng Tagalog, pagtatawanan sila. So, that's why. And then, we're going to harassment. Harassment. Where's harassment here? May harassment di ay. Mararanasan natin ang pagbabago niya. And also, discrimination, parang harassment na. But, iba yung way. And then, prejudices. As part of will that makes our society unequal. For example, dito sa Pilipinas, kunyari nyo, ito, mayayabang, mga yan, huwag tayo dyan. All of these things is part of diversity wheel. It's part of, kumbaga, our uniqueness.
Ability. Ability means physical or mental power to do or accomplish something. Means of an inward power to do something especially well. So according to Stephen P. Robbins, ability is an individual capacity to perform the various tasks in a job. And also, Kate said, ability is the quality of being able to something, especially the physical, mental, financial, or legal power to accomplish something. The example of ability is a good communication skills, critical thinking, working well in a team, self-motivation, being flexible, and being quick learning and good time management. And these are the two types of ability. We have intellectual ability, physical ability. Intellectual ability is the capacity to do mental activities, thinking and reasoning and problem solving. And the physical ability also have a capacity to do tasks that demand stamina, desire, strength, and similar characteristics. So that's all. Thank you.
God bless everyone. It's me, Divina Bihag, the one will report about understanding diversity of ability and disability as a. Before I'm going to proceed, let me try to define the differences between ability and disability. Ability, it's all about your talent or skill to do something or proficiency in a particular area, while disability, it is a physical or your mental condition that limits a person's movement, senses, or activities. Ability and disability as a student. So, in our school environment, we have something that is called ability grouping. So, di ba sa school na gitawag nga ability grouping? So, for example, ang teacher nag-conduct og 2 activities nga naay mag-draw or naay magdance. So, that activities, makita nato nga katong mga students nga naa sa mag-draw, maayo to sila mo draw or naa sila'y ability to draw. While the other one, which is dancing, so it is expected that they have the ability to dance also. So what if atong i-change ang mga students dili mahilig sa dance, ibutang sa drawing. So expected nga na ay lower expectations from the teacher or vice versa kay dili man sila maayo ana then nabilong sila anang activities. So from that situation, meaning low achievers not only lose the positive example of their peers but also now work under the lower expectation from their teachers. Ability and disability as a teaching profession. So, teaching diversity. So for example, you as a teacher, you are about to teach the social background. Since you have a students like from any different cultures, all you need to do is to accommodate and appreciate the different opinions from the numerous different cultures instead of judging it. Teaching diversity. So, in teaching diversity about the different types of cultures, it takes a good citizens in our communities. Ability and disability as a career or workplace. For example, sa isa ka company nag-employ og different types of people. So sa mga employee na ay good and analytical, they are able to identify the problems before they implement something. So that's the example of ability. At the same time, there are people who faces certain challenges. For example, na employee nga deaf or that deaf person doesn't mean he or she cannot perform the task or do a job. It only means that they face certain limitations or challenges. He or she can perform the job well, but there are some limitations because of her hearing. Kung baga, restricted iyang pagka-employee na siya specific work in considering his or her situation. Ang ability and disability as a nation. So since this can belong the dimensions of race, ethnicity, gender, sexual orientation, socio-economic status, age, physical abilities, religious beliefs, or other ideologies, we have to understand that each of us as an individual is unique and recognize our individual differences and to accept it. So it is about acceptance, respect, understand each other, meaning there has been limited attention given to people with disabilities. For example, like sa mga deaf person, di ba? they have their special education, which is sila ray makasabot, unlike those people don't have any disabilities. Ability and disability considered another dimension of diversity, because diversity covers the limitless domains of an individual's unique characteristics, experiences, and capabilities. That's all. Thank you.